of December 2019. As we see Bitcoin right here, I'm going to denote the thing that sticks out the most, but meh is the only thing I can say. Everything here looks very sloppy, volume-wise and whatnot, but let's get to what we do have here, what we can say. Now, we had a big move down from that 8,000 range where we broke, and then we spiked all the way down to the upper 7,300 area right here, the 7,380s. Then we bounced off of there just a little bit, went up to 7,700, and then broke through. That's the key here. From here to here, we broke through, and we created our first little right shoulder, oversold. Had some spike candles, then trades all the way back up to here, and that 300 range, meanders around, dances there, gets back up to here, and then falls and creates a lower low. And this lower low right here creates the head. So we'll mark that as the head. So you've got the left shoulder, the head, then we go back up to the 80 range, just under 400, meanders around, isn't able to pass it, then creates the right shoulder right here before the breakout. Now, this right shoulder right over here is truncated. What does that mean? It does not equal or goes lower than the first shoulder, which is important statistically. And there's a bunch of volume dynamics that go along with this mathematically. I won't go into them because they're esoteric and you would get lost in the nuance. But many variables fit within the guidelines of what you're seeing here. This is weaker structure. So there's not much for me to really do because it's kind of unstable range. There's not good geometry. But still, we did break above this the 380 range, and then tested back here, and then made a higher high over here from these two highs there, and then we pulled all the way back down to nothing really discernible. We retraced a certain percentage of this low to high, but it's not pretty. It's just not very interesting here. So I'm going to be looking for the 8,200 range. It's a very simple calculation. This range is about over 800 bucks, over 800 bucks from here, and you're going to get back up to here, simply put. So we'll look for that to occur. If I want to become a seller, it would be above here short term. If I want to become a buyer, it's going to be under that 6,800 short term. And so we'll look to see what happens from here, but there's really not much to do. This kind of makes it very sloppy, and that's why we have the bigger pullback from here. This little pattern right there should have normally would have going if we would have traded a little bit lower, but they wanted to make sure not to hit that 6,800 so I could have gotten my buy filled. And instead, they went above it, and that's what's causing all of this right here. It's just discombobulated is the simplest way to put it. So not much to really look at. Not really doing much. Waiting for the 8,000 range or under the 6,800 and looking for something to develop from there. Other than that, I'll just be waiting, and waiting. Well, that's basically it. I hope you guys have had a great weekend, and I will talk to you later in the week. All right.